Who's going to win the National League West in 2022? I'll let you know. Let's get into it. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast. And as I said in the open, today we will be discussing my predictions for the rankings from the first place team to the last place team in the National League West Division. But before we get into it, if you haven't already done so, smash that subscribe button, as it does a huge service for us as we continue to try to grow this community. Let all of your baseball friends know that this is the channel to watch in 2022. And let's get into number 5. So we begin with number 5, and it is that of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, there are some players on this team who could have bounce-back seasons in 2022 and help the Diamondbacks get out of the cellar in the National League West Division. However, I don't know that they're going to have enough firepower, and I think if they don't get off to a very good start at the beginning of the year, we're going to find a lot of these comeback players heading on to other teams by the trading deadline. So for me, the Arizona Diamondbacks, while they're going to have some room for improvement, are likely going to finish in the basement of the National League West Division. Now, the number 4 team is that of the Colorado Rockies. Now, I don't think that it's going to be that much more of a lead over the Diamondbacks that the Rockies find themselves in 2022. Even with the acquisition of Kris Bryant, something that we covered here on the channel, I don't think that the Rockies are really going to have enough pitching to be able to sustain any sort of run in 2022. This was a curious move to me by bringing in a guy like Kris Bryant, because they weren't close to being able to have that one big piece to bring in to put them over the top. I don't think even with the expanded playoffs that we're going to see the Colorado Rockies competing in any sort of a postseason hunt by the trading deadline. I also think that there's an opportunity now for Colorado to just kind of rebuild and rebolster themselves for a playoff postseason hunt in the next 5 years or so. But as far as the 2022 campaign, I don't see them finishing higher than 40. Now, as we get into the number 3 team, it is that of the San Diego Padres. The loss of Fernando Tatis Jr. to start the season is absolutely going to be paramount on this Padres team. I think that they were going to have a rough go of it with the Giants and the Dodgers in this division already, but now losing their best player, their most dynamic superstar, is really going to hamper and hinder this team even more. I think there's still a lot of players to be excited about and to like on the San Diego Padres ball club, and I think that they're still going to be very competitive, most likely landing in one of those extended postseason spots in 2022. But I think that there's an opportunity that if Fernando can get back, we've seen him get back very quickly from injuries, earlier than expected, they may be able to push higher. But for now, I see them finishing at number 3 in the division. Now, as we look at the number 2 team, it is that of the San Francisco Giants. I think that while they were a surprise to many last season and having such a very good campaign, I think that we see a little bit of a bounce back from them and a little bit more of a regression to the mean. But I still see them as a very strong team. I think that the quality players that they have on this roster are going to absolutely allow them to continue that run of success. And while maybe not reaching the same heights that they did in 2021, I think that this Giants team is absolutely going to put themselves in a position to be in the postseason in 2022, but they're going to finish second place behind the number 1 team. And obviously that number 1 team is the Los Angeles Dodgers. When you made the moves that they made, like bringing in Freddie Freeman of all people, this is absolutely a monster powerhouse juggernaut of a team. Insert whatever adjective you want. The Dodgers are a team to be feared in 2022 and beyond. This is without a doubt already one of the best teams, and then you add in the best first baseman in all of baseball, and there's very little question that you got even better, which is very hard to do in my opinion. I think that the Dodgers are extremely talented throughout the board, both offensively, defensively, and of course in that pitching staff. Being able to bring in a guy like Freddie Freeman to add to this team is only going to boost their ability to retain that top spot in the National League West Division. Therefore, to me, the rankings are going to go as follows: the Dodgers, Giants, Padres, Rockies, Diamondbacks. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your feelings on this down in the comment section below. What are your feelings about the rest? What are your feelings about the National League West Division? Let me know if you disagree with any rankings on my list. Let me know if you feel that there was a team that should have been seated higher or lower. And let me know if you have anybody else but the Dodgers as the best in the division. Let me know all these things down in the comment section below. Find me over on Twitter at JLaracuente19, and we continue the discussion over there. As always, keep it locked into the entire JLMG family with Weesibs, the Grand and Geek Show, and of course here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast. For sticking around all the way to the end, I want to offer you a promo code on our website, baseballbanterbroadcast.com, for 5% off of your order. Use the promo code BANTER. So, keep it locked in all season long as I continue to bring you the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.